Orange team.
Hey guys, I'm Mike, and this is the Board Game Rundown, and I have a special episode for you today. I have some guests with me. I've got Eric Bettinger from KeyBee Games. You may recognize him from a previous live stream. Thanks for joining us, Eric.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem. Excited
And
to
I've
be here.
got Kyle and JW from Imposter Games. They are here because they're going to be showing us their game, Primordial Creatures of Pandemonium, which is coming to Kickstarter September 3rd. So we're going to play this on Tabletop Simulator. He's going to show us how it plays. We're going to play through a 3-player game. By the time we're done, you should know if this is something for you, and you should check it out on Kickstarter. So, Kyle, that is where you take over, buddy.
All right. Thank you very much for having me. I'm Kyle from Imposter Games, and yeah, this is Primordial Creatures of Pandemonium. So,
there you go.
Cool. All right. So, Primordial Creatures of Pandemonium. Players play as mages who traverse the landscape and harness energy. The energy is used for various things, taming creatures, completing lessons, and kind of building your different engine. At its core, this game is a resource management tableau builder with area movement and skill tree progression. So I feel like we could probably just get into some actions and show you guys some moving pieces and having a little bit of fun. So we've kind of predetermined player order here, and everybody's taking their starting resources, and I think we're at a point where we can start. So JW, if you would like to kick us off.
Sure. I would like to point out that everything that we see here, none of this is finalized. All of this is still kind of pre-production, but this is pretty close to what we are hoping to produce for this game. So the artwork is final. A lot of these components are indicative of what we're hoping to make. So, yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, that's the final part. We already commented on how much we love the art. So
yeah, no, the art's final. A lot of the graphic design is final. There are still some things updating, and obviously for the better. So yeah.
We are hoping to make these little mage meeples, or maples as we've taken to calling them. All right, so I think I'm gonna go start over here on this blue spot. Why not? So as I traverse onto that spot, I will gain all the energy. So I will bring that down here into my energy pool. And then I can kind of start looking at creatures and what I think I am gonna look for. So I see lots of creatures that require black energy to tame here. So I'm going to take my study action, which is once per turn, and I will spend this purple cube, and that will let me move up on the purple track. As I move up on this track, I'll gain the benefit that I cover up here. So I'm going to cover up a benefit to gain 2 black energy, which is the entropic energy. So I'm going to go ahead and take both of those.
Yep, so that's your study action.
I have 4 entropic energy now in my pool, so yep, that was my study action. So I am now going to take a tame action, and so I'm going to pay these 4 entropic energy, and I'm going to tame one of these hydras. So as I tame this hydra, I'm going to gain 2 immediate victory points, what it's worth immediately, or honor, as we're calling it. I will get to place this creature somewhere in my sanctuary, and you can see there's 5 slots. Whichever slot I cover, I will gain the benefit of. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this end slot over here, and the benefit that that's going to gain me is a free energy of my choice. I'm going to go ahead and choose blue energy. And the reason I did that is I can now take my...
The entropic symbols on the Gorgon itself count towards that scoring?
So in the upper right-hand corner, yes. So the Gorgon will score 1
So it's going to
honor.
give me 1 point for each black creature.
Yep. Got it.
Yep. And that's for the creatures themselves, so not these 4 energy that it costs me to tame.
Yep.
Gotcha. I'm going to take my meditate action, which is also once per turn. It's the same as the study action, it just costs a little bit more, so you can do it twice. So I'll spend my 2 blues to move up on the blue track, which is going to give me a purple. As I tame that creature, I should have put an entropic energy from the spread onto my card, so I just did that. I'll take this purple energy. See if I can remember how to move around here. Awesome. And let's see what we still have in the center row. I do not see anything else that I'll be able to get this turn, so I'm going to go ahead and call that the end of my turn.
That's good, because your first sample turn felt very strong. So by comparison, I already feel like I'm off to a better start this time.
Normalized now.
He-
It's normalized.
I think he recruited like 3 cards or tamed 3 cards last time. So
Yeah.
alrighty, so I'm gonna start here, and that all of those resources are gonna go right into the salamander here, and he is available on a green tile. So all of these are gonna go away.
Yep. So you gain those. You'll spend those to tame the salamander. All right.
Yeah, so those are gone. This allows me to spend red for a skill card every turn. Oh man, I might have planned something right. So I'll take my skill card for that.
I'm going to go ahead and give you your point up here.
Thank you. And where do I want to drop this guy? I do think I want the... You know what? Actually, I want this. So I spent my red for a skill card, and now I'm going to move up the blue track here for another skill card.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So you tamed a creature. So let's be sure to put this black onto your space. And then we're going to refill your space from the bag. We should have done that for JW as well.
Oh, yeah. Yep, now first movement, which you explained earlier, but I'll help you summarize. You basically drop your mage directly onto a space and collect the resources. After the first turn, we're actually moving our guy and collecting resources, but this game gives you a fun option of going through another mage to move 2 spaces, except that you are giving that mage a glory point for doing so. So that's an interesting trade-off.
There's no restriction on me starting on the center space, right?
Nope, no restriction.
Perfect. All right, I'm gonna grab both of these.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one's interesting because it starts with the 2 other resource types, and it's a wild tile.
And then I'm going to spend the astral and the entropy ones to grab the dire wolf and tame him.
Okay.
He is going
So-
to go here for me to increase
So-
one of my skill
Yep.
books.
Immediately, you're going to gain 2 honor. So let's go ahead and give you that real quick.
Perfect. Yep. Got me there. 5.
We'll add this guy to your space here.
And then I will move up on the red track so I get a green energy.
All right.
Gaia energy. And then I will spend let's do all right, so I'm going to spend green to perform the study action
Okay.
and move up on this track here to resolve one of my covered areas, and that is going to basically make that free because I'm going to resolve this red one, which is a green energy. So I will grab that back out.
Yep. And just by getting to the tier that you're at the end of the game, you're scoring more points. So at the top of the lessons tracks here, just by getting in this area, you're scoring 3 honor. And if you get it all the way to the end, you're scoring 6.
Fantastic. Love to hear that. And then if I did this right. I'm going to spend my skill card to receive a energy of my choice.
Yep.
So I will grab another green energy. And
All right.
I am going to spend both of those to tame this creature. That's the whole deck. I don't want to grab the whole deck. I want to grab just the card. There it is. And get a free energy of my choice.
And you'll get a black energy from the creature, and you'll get a energy of your choice from the bag for covering that spot. Yeah.
All right. Let's go with, what do we got out here? What are my options? All right. You know what? Let's just stick to it. Every time I went in here, I grabbed green. That's what I'm going to do again. We're grabbing green.
All right. Perfect.
All right. And that's going to be, that'll be my turn.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, this middle spot populates with an entropic energy and an astral energy. Yep.
Get that for you.
Right on.
I also received one more point for taming the golem, so it should be at...
Yes. You should be at 5. So because you started second, you started with a couple of honor there. So, yep.
I was third player, so I should have started at 3. So I technically should be at 6, I believe, because I got 2 points from this guy and 1 point from this guy.
Yeah. So if you should have started.
You're right. Yes, you're right. You got it.
Cool. All right.
JW's turn.
All right. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to follow that up. But I am going to traverse, and I'm going to jump over you there in the center space.
Get more points.
I will give you a point for that.
There you go.
I was hoping that was going to be the case.
No.
Strategically hopping in
All
the
right.
middle.
I am going to take my study action. Spend that purple to move up here, which is going to gain me a skill card. And more importantly, a blue. What do we got? All right. I will play my Strength of the Bear card, and I will turn this red energy into an astral or a white. And I will spend blue, green. Oh, I don't have a black. I was thinking I was going to grab this Chimera here, but I got to figure out how to get a black energy. So, you know what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take my meditate action. I'm going to spend these 2 purples to move up on the purple track.
Can you move to a spot that is occupied?
Which would
No, you can never enter the same hex as another mage.
I figured.
There we go. Getting that black,
Another way
and that
to
should be everything I need.
Block. That's interesting.
So now we've been taking energy from these different spread pools up here, but as we spend energy, they all go to the bag. So the white energy, the black energy, it all goes back into this bag.
And I placed it on my free action, or my free upgrade action. So I will go ahead and study to here. And this is a recurring benefit. This is once per turn for the remainder of the game, as long as I'm on this spot. There are a couple skills that will let you kind of move backwards on a track. I think we actually have one up here, the Hydra over here. But so as long as I'm on this purple spot, I can take an energy from a space on the board. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take I'm going to take a green energy from this space. All right. I tamed 1 creature, and that is the end of my turn.
All right.
Right. I am moving over here.
You sure you don't want to hop over me, Mike?
I'm positive, Mr. 6 Points. And I'm just going to leave the resources there temporarily because I'm going to take this harpy with that 2 purple, and I'm using where is it? This one. The memory of the elephant. Sorry, I didn't see where a discard was, just over here.
Yep,
so
that's
with
fine.
that, I'm spending a black for a honor and the missing red cube that I need to fulfill that. So I'm just going to keep that red cube in the bag there. These 2 purple are going to join it.
Okay.
And then, of course, I do still get that blue from the hex here. So I'll take this harpy.
And you do get that honor as well, so I'll move you up your point there.
Thank you. And it should be 2 honor, right? So it was 1 from my skill card and 1 from this harpy. Thank you.
Yep, there you go.
And that is a once per turn ability, which basically means I can move entropic 1 adjacent hex.
Correct.
So I am putting that here so that I can get a red cube. I'm going to immediately spend that red cube to move up this track.
Okay.
Which gives me another skill card.
Yes.
And if I can put those into my hand there we go. And I'm just flipping these. If you guys want to metagame my skill cards that are public, go for it. But let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna use the cunning of the fox, and I can resolve a covered skill book.
Yes.
And then I'll just take I'll take another red.
Okay.
I'll take my red. Okay.
I went ahead
knew
and
I was
added
going.
your entropic energy to your space from that tame as well.
Perfect. Okay, I had that far planned out. Now I'm on the fly and figuring out what else I can turn into this turn.
Yep.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and just stop there. That's my turn.
Okay. So then we will refill your spot. All right. And then we'll go.
So I already like the do as much as you can on your turn. That's just something that always works for me, especially in resource management. I got all these resources. Let me just use as many of them as I can on my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really about action efficiency and, how can you make what you have work for what you're trying to do. It kind of adds that puzzly element. So
yeah, I see that as we're going to end up with some pretty boss turns here after a few rounds.
Yeah, typically we see throughout
one
the
of the
game,
things that I've
Go ahead, JW.
I was going to say, one of the things that I've really enjoyed, like watching the game kind of come through development, is I've noticed that typically on your turn, if there's something that you look at and that you really want to do, you can figure out how to make it happen. It may not be the best turn, one of those really big turns, but there's really not a ton of times where you kind of feel like, hey, I want this thing, but I can't get this thing on this turn.
Yeah.
Right. All right, I think it's Eric's turn.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right. I am going to spend this green energy to move up on the green track. So I get a skill card and a red energy. Doing that. And then I'm going to traverse to get all this energy. And then I'm going to spend red, 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 blue, and black to tame the Cerberus.
All right.
I'll give you your 2 points.
Ooh.
And then if I do this right, I'm going to place this here. So that way I get a free move and I get an energy from that space. And why don't I take the white?
It's a basic energy from that space. Though.
Oh, you're right. Oh, thought I went up there. All right, we're going to go. Let's go here and grab purple.
All right.
Good call. And then what? I can't. I've already moved up on that track. I think that's it for me on this turn.
All right. So we'll refill that space. 1, 2, 3. And we'll go to the next player.
I'm going to go ahead and move into the center spot here. So I'll go ahead and grab that entropic and astral energy.
You would.
I will spend my resourcefulness of the mouse. And I will take a red, and we'll just leave the red in the bag. And I'll move up there on the fire track to gain a skill card. I'm going to go ahead and spend my 2 green to take my meditate action to move up on the green track. Take another skill card. And that's going to be the end of my turn. So because I did not tame a creature on my turn, I actually get an astral energy into my pool for not taming a creature.
Yeah, that reminds you of that. Right on there.
And we'll refill the center spot.
Yep. Okay. Well, I had a different plan that's not quite available to me anymore. But should this one here have a 3rd cube on it?
No,
he took it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
KW
That's
took it.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
If it shows this asterisk symbol, we'll refill the tile, but otherwise the cubes just slide down. So essentially cubes can have 2 energy on them.
I see.
If they ever go to 1, then it will refill.
Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna try this. So I'll take all of those. Oh, actually, sorry. Before I do that, let's play my Harpy ability here, which allows me to slide an entropic in an adjacent spot. Then we'll grab all those.
Oh, man.
There you go.
That's what I like to hear. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Very wily. Very wily.
Problem is I'm on a green spot. Yeah, we're good. So I can take this one here, the Kraken. Got to be on a green spot and 2 blue, and then of course I'll spend the 3 black for the wild.
Already?
So those are gonna go away. And where do I want to put him?
I'm going to give you a red back. You drag an extra cube in there.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm kind of unsure where I want to drop this now.
I'll give you
Man,
1 point.
Kind of doing that slightly out of order, aren't I? All right, we're just gonna pretend I spent that 1 red cube there to give myself another skill card. I'm sorry, I'm slightly
Sure, you're fine.
I think my best option of where to put this guy is I actually want to drop him here and take the point per skill card, and I've got
Yes.
3, so
Exactly.
I'll do that. Yeah.
All right, I'll move you up. There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Yeah, good play.
Let's see. Then
And you tamed a creature,
Yeah.
so I want to put that entropic energy onto your space.
Yep. And then the Kraken is worth a point as well. I don't know if we already did that one.
Yep, I did. Yep, I gave you your
Okay.
point for the
Okay.
crack.
I'm letting you handle it so I don't double up my points here. Thank you. What I'm gonna try to do after that. Yeah. Actually, I thought I had another decent option here. Let's yeah, I don't need these as much anymore. So here, I'll just spend Strength of the Bear here. Which I'll just turn a red into a white.
Okay.
I keep missing. Jeez. And that is my turn. Oh, question.
Yeah.
The study you can do once per turn. If you use a card ability, does that allow you to do it a second time? Or is so I already spent my red. Oh, never mind. I was misreading what that's telling me. I was thinking that looked like one of the books and it's a skill card. So I'll end my turn there. I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
So this is spending blue for
I'm gonna
points.
move
That's interesting.
Here. Grab this energy.
Okay.
All right. So, what we're going to do then is we're going to spend a blue energy to move up and grab another skill card. Then I will use 2 purple. Oh, no, I'm not on the right space, so I can't do that. First, I'm going to spend my black to use the Direwolf's ability, so that way I can move. So I'm going to move to this space. I don't grab any energy for doing that. But then I am going to use my 2 purple energy to tame this gargoyle.
Okay.
And I will place the gargoyle here. So it's for basic energy. Actually, no, I'm going to place it here. So that way I get the 2 points for the 2 skill cards I have in my hand currently.
All right. So you're getting 3 points total here. So I'll move you up, maybe. Yep. 3 points total. And then you're going to...
Black.
Yep. You're going to get the black. We're going to put a black onto your space. Just there. All right.
And then we'll refill this one, right? Because the asterisk is showing.
Yep. If your turn's over, yeah.
Oh, yes, because I already did the study. I don't have enough to meditate, so I will. I'll end my turn there.
All right. So then we'll refill this guy.
Ooh. All right. I realized at the end of my turn I forgot to do my my recurring ability last turn. So let's try not to forget that this turn. I'm gonna move here. And the important part there is I've got the 4 black and the white, and I can tame the Hydra.
Nice.
And I will tame this Hydra. It will give me 2 points, and it actually has 2 different effects I can choose from. I may either move backwards on a track, or I may spend 2 points to tame a creature without paying energy. So that is what I'm going to do. So I will not take the 2 points.
Ooh.
I'll place this here, which will give me 2 points for my skill cards. So I will get 2 points there because I have 2 skill cards, and I will tame another creature. And what came out here? Ooh, Pegasus. No, I think I'm going to stick with my gut, and I'm going to tame the other Gorgon and go ahead and put it on top of the Hydra now that the Hydra's ability is... Oop, I have no idea how I did that.
Oh, you can rearrange them when you recruit them.
No, he didn't mean
No.
to. It just did that in TTA.
Oh, gotcha.
No, I did that on
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just terrible at Tabletop Simulator.
Yep. All good.
Yeah.
That is a good call out, though. That is a good call out.
You can-
When you tame a creature, it does have to go on top.
Yeah.
Just so I'm sure, I'm
Does
not
that
at
count
13
as a
points,
second
right?
tame action, Kyle, for a second entropic?
No, this should be. No, you are at 11, Pink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you are.
Let's go.
You were at 11.
I didn't realize the sword track snaked that way.
What was your question, JW?
Does the Hydra's ability count as a second tame action? So would we put a second entropic onto my space for taming 2
Yeah.
creatures?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see what else I can do here. Can't do that. I can't do that. I am on a green space. So I could... Sure, why not? I will play the Wisdom of the Owl, which will let me spend 1 white, or trade 1 white as 2 energy, and so I'll turn this white into 2 green, and I will take the Golem. Just the top one, though. There we go. That'll work. Oh, maybe. All right, I will gain 1 point for that, and it's going to gain me 1 point for each basic energy in my pool, which I still have 3, so I will gain a total of 4 points.
Nice.
And then your golem ability happens.
And
as well.
this will let me move up optionally on the green track, which, yep, I do want to do, so I will move that. And we'll go ahead and leave that blue in, and I will spend a second blue for my meditate action to move up on the blue track. I don't have any black, so I won't get to use that ability, but that's okay. So that was my meditate action, and then I will go ahead and use my green for my study action. And that's going to let me resolve a covered book. I'll go ahead and resolve this covered book where I get to gain an energy from somewhere on the board. So I'm going to go ahead and take, and it's a basic energy, so I'm going to go ahead and take this red. And then that was my resolve a covered action from my green here. And I'll go ahead and do it a second time from the once per turn action. And I'll take this blue over here. Why not? So I'll let that space refill. And that felt pretty good. So I think that's the end of my turn.
Ooh.
Big moves.
All right,
Yeah.
so then we'll refill.
This Chimera here, is it saying that it scores for red and purple either score, or they score as a
They
pair?
They both score.
They
So
both
all
score,
purple
okay.
score you 1 point, all red score you 1 point. So
Okay.
it's essentially the Gorgon, except it scores both purples and reds instead of just blacks. So
Right. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty good card for me, so I'm gonna make that happen. Well, yeah, I think we can do it this way. We can get it if I just go in the middle. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'll use Majesty of the Whale to pull a white into my area, and then I'll...
Yep.
And then I'll also use the one-time Harpy ability to pull a black too. And then we'll snag
there you
all
go.
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's juicy.
A little bit of resource flexibility. Yeah, that's kind of nice. So then I think I got enough to pull off this Chimera. Oops, I don't know why I keep like rotating the cards. There you go.
Because I think it thinks it wants to go into your hand. So that's why it's...
Yeah. Probably so. Okay, so black and white, red and purple. Yeah, so we're good. So I just need 3 whites and a black.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, so you'll gain two honor there. So I'll move you up. 1,
Yep.
2.
And I get some in-game scoring. That'll be fun. Now,
This-
this one here, I thought I saw how that works. This basically allows me to traverse and take all the resources from it, just like a regular movement.
You take 1 basic energy from
One of
where
them.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say it's... I know he already did that, but I think I was reading a card when that move happened. Let's see. I will go to... Which one? Let's go
Does this one refill first, or will it refill at the end of the turn?
End of the
wait,
turn.
Okay, because he might get more choice then.
Yep, at the end of the turn, that's when you check to refill any hex.
Okay. I'm gonna use it for a green cube. I'll just immediately so I'm gonna like steal this one here. I gotta do this in order, of course. There we go.
The other way.
Yes.
Go the other
Yes,
way.
nope, I'm going there
Come
because it was a
on.
juicy
Oh.
space. We're playing some defense.
I
Whoops.
gotta rethink my whole turn now.
Green, good. Yeah. Drop the green right into the bag there.
Man.
Move this up. Take a blue. Immediately spend that blue for a glory point with my Kraken. Or
Yeah,
honor.
there you
I'm
go.
sorry. I keep calling it glory.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. So we'll refill that center spot, and we'll refill that bottom left blue spot as well.
Your misery is my pleasure, Eric.
All right. So now it is Eric's turn. Get some redemption.
Okay, so we're gonna spend one of these black cubes to use my Direwolf's ability to move here without taking any resources, and then I'm gonna take my traverse action to move here. I'll
Yes.
take both of these green cubes and this black cube, and then I will spend the Majesty of the Whale to move this white one over there to graph that one as part of that action as well. I will then spend the Wisdom of the Owl to change that white cube into 2 of my choice. So let's go with... Let's do 2 purple. Okay. Then I'm going to spend... Let's do the 2 green to tame the top golem here. Place it there. So he's going to give me 1 point, and then I'm also going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 points from the basic energy I have. So I'm going to get a total of 5 points with that move.
Yep, move you up to 16.
Ooh.
Then going to spend
Going out in the
this
lead.
extra green, using the golem's ability to grab a white energy. That's what he allows me to do immediately.
Okay.
And then I will turn in the red to move up on this here to spend a black to get a skill card.
Yep.
And I will spend both of these purples to move up on the purple track to grab a skill card.
All right.
And that is going to be my turn.
Nice turn.
Thank you. I'll drop a white there for you. And I did tame on this space, so I don't know if there's a black cube on there already, but we need to drop one on there.
Yeah, there should be. There you go.
I am going to go ahead and traverse here to this blue space. Take those energy. I will spend 2 blue to tame a megalodon.
I gotcha.
Oh, jeez.
It's just at the top of my screen, so it doesn't ever want me to drop it into the
How do I
bag.
drop it? Right. Yeah. All right. I will gain 1 point for the megalodon, and I will also gain a black entropic energy for him.
All right, so when this black energy goes on to this
I will
tile-
use
when this black energy goes onto this tile, this tile is going to flip, and this happens immediately. So I'm going to flip this, and now we're going to show 4 columns. So depending on the JW triggered the end of the game, so he's going to take this. Depending on the number of players, there's a certain amount of rounds that are left in the game. For a 3-player game, we have 4 rounds left, including this turn. So everybody's going to get 4 turns. JW is basically going to get 3.5 turns here since he's triggered this. Anytime that black energy is spent now, anytime it goes into your matching color column instead of the bag. At the end of the game, whoever has the most black energy in their column is going to score 9 points. Whoever has the second most is going to get 6. Whoever has the third most, I think, is going to get 4. And then if it was a 4-player game, 4th place would get 3. So other than that, the game continues to play exactly how we've been playing. So that's the only change.
Okay. Good to know.
thematically we are now trying to cleanse the entropic energy from the land. So instead of spending it, we're kind of getting rid of it.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that being said, I might as well start. I will play my Memory of the Elephant to spend a black energy to gain an energy of my choice and a point. So Kyle, if you could give me a point, I will put this energy up here since I have spent that. And I'll take a blue energy, but I won't take it out of the bag because I will spend a second blue energy to take another Megalodon. And this one will let me move up on the blue track. So that'll give me a skill card and a green energy. Yes, thank you. Search. All right, what else can I do here? I could Man, can I do it again? Can I do it a third time? I don't think I can. You know what? I actually can. I'm going to do it a third time. Why not? I'm going to use my recurrent purple ability to take a blue cube from... Oh, I grabbed the wrong one there. I will take this blue cube from that space, and then I will play the Cunning of the Fox to let me resolve that ability again. So I will take this blue, and then I will spend these 2 blue to tame a third Megalodon. I am now the Megalodon King.
Wow.
But I do not have the... did I take the whole stack? No. I do not have the blue energy to make the best use of his benefit, so... oh well, that's on me. And then I will spend this green energy to study on green. So I'll gain a skill card and a red energy. And I will leave that red energy in the bag and spend a second red energy to meditate, which is going to move me up there, which is going to gain me a green. And I think that will be the end of my turn.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
It's a lot of little creatures you just tamed there.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna go
Howard.
to Mike's turn.
I am the Shark King.
Yeah. Wow.
As opposed to the Tiger King.
All right. I'm never
Yes.
gonna financially recover from this.
Nicely done. Okay, let's use that harpy ability, of
Mike,
course.
why do you go to every space I want to go to? You stop it.
Well,
Oh, he's getting you.
I know. Well,
Goodness.
Mr. Leader over here. I don't know if this turn's going to be necessarily that strong, but I
That's
need a
always
bunch
great
of
to
stuff
hear. It's
to
like,
make
hey,
things
I'm going to
happen.
go here, and this is exactly what you've been planning on for the last 3 rounds, but this isn't going to be very strong, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Well, I didn't necessarily have an entirely strong option here. All right, now. Which one was it? Oh yeah, this one here. So first, let me play Strength of the Bear. I will turn my red into a white. And then I'll immediately use that white plus one of these to take the Pegasus. That allows me to instantly draw 2 skull cards and keep one.
Yes. And you also get 1 honor from that.
Yep. And then I have 2 basic resources. So I get 2 more points because I'm covering that spot.
Yep.
Let me take those. And let's see what I get. Oh my. Okay, let's play Majesty of the... wait. If I play a card that moves a resource into my hex, would I gain that after I've
No,
moved?
you have to do that as part of your traverse action. If you do it after,
okay.
you won't gain the cube.
Gotcha. That's what I figured. I was going to say, otherwise you could just keep drawing skill cards and just load up on that particular, like the Majesty of the Whale
Right.
here, and move resources into your hex. So I get that. Okay, what am I doing with all this stuff? Eric's like, why'd you take it all then?
Yes.
I know. Good.
Let me
Good.
figure out what I'm doing on my turn.
I know. Yeah. No, so actually they aren't
As a
necessarily
quick
the
reminder, you can spend 3 black for any other energy.
ones. That is the plan. Unfortunately, it's not white. I can't remember what I want by going here. It is what it is. So this Megalodon again, I know you've loaded up on these, and I'm sort of been reading my cards, but this actually allows you to move the lesson track backwards.
Yes, you do get the benefit of the space still, but you do move back. It's worth 2 points, so it's worth the most points out of any creature in that stack. And it also has 2 tags in the upper right-hand corner, which combos off of other cards.
Gotcha. I have to take green ones though, so that's fine. All right, so I will just spend 6 of the black for the green creature, the golem there.
Okay, and those will all go to your column.
No.
Yeah.
Nicely
So
done.
maybe I get some extra in-game points there. Now I'll just put him on top of that one. I'm not really gonna score a whole lot off of him, but it seemed like my best option. So I do get another skill card out of that. Still have these 2 reds just chilling. I think we can make something happen here. Oh wow, what's that? Oh my. Okay, yeah. So yep. Of the same. Oh, that's not gonna work. Dang. Dang it. I'm trying to see if I can get this golem, but
You
okay,
could.
yeah, because I got
if
I got
if you have
this.
what I think you have. Yeah, there
and that's
you go.
just gonna give me a green. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. So another red to move up green. Now spin the other green to get this golem and drop him right there. And then why not? Let's just try spinning this red for a skill card and just see what I get. And that's my turn.
All right.
You did train in red, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So pink mage.
Yep.
Eric,
So
here.
I'm gonna spend this astral energy as my green to move up to get an astral energy and a.
Okay,
do I just
drop
grab
again
black
if you
from the
want.
bag?
Yep, now it comes from the bag.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. Perfect. We've got that, and then we're gonna go to the center and grab those 2.
Okay.
Then we will took all the monsters I wanted, Mike. All right, so let's turn. All right, so if I do this, I can grab a purple from the bag.
Okay.
And then I can spend Wisdom of the Owl to turn one of these astrals into 2 greens. Okay. And then I can spend green, purple, white, and black to tame this Minotaur.
Alrighty.
And that will go here. And that's going to be 2 points. 1, 2.
All right, and I put your black into your column as well.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, you should have. Oh wait, never mind. You slept 2. Yep, you're good.
And then what's this red card here? Oh, it's a red cube. Where did the red cube come from? It was in my hand. Did I grab an extra red cube, or I don't know. I had a red cube in my hand.
I'm not
I'm gonna
sure.
say I don't think I had a red cube, so I'm gonna put it in the bag because it was not mine. All right. Then I already went up on this track. I don't have any more energy to move up on any other track, so I am good. That's my turn.
All right. So then we'll go to JW's turn. This will move down. Everybody's got 3 turns left.
And this astral will go here, right?
Astral will go there. The entropic will come from the bag, so I'll search that and put one out.
And I tamed on that space, so
that does not happen anymore. That
okay.
only happens when you take one. Yep.
Makes sense. Okay.
Man, I was like lost about what I was going to do on my turn, and then you flipped this Phoenix, and I think I can get it. So I'm going to hop over teal here, so I will give you a point. Take these. I can study in green, which will let me get an astral and an entropic. So I'll take that. And take those. All right, let me make sure I did my math right here. Yep, I will spend the Wisdom of the Owl, which will let me change that astral into 2. So I will select 2 reds, and I will use my purple recurrent ability to take a 3rd red off the board, and let's take it from here, why not? So 2 reds, 3 reds, plus 2 black will get me the Phoenix. Ooh. That will give me 2 points. Did you already give me 2 points?
No, I just put your black cubes into your column.
Okay, thank you. And this will let me either move forward on black or spend 2 points to add any 2 skill cards from the discard pile to my hand. So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So I'll spend my 2 points. I'll go through this. I'll take that one. And I'll take this one, why not? All right, I'm on this red space. What can I do? Oh man, I really wish I had that. Let's see. How do I get to do that? I have no idea where I just put those cards.
They're right here on the board.
Yeah, just add them to your hand.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'll go ahead and spend the Cunning of the Fox to let me resolve that green ability a second time, which will give me an astral and an entropic from the bag. And I think that's all I can do on my turn.
All right, so we'll refill the spots, and then we'll go to Mike.
Mm-hmm. Man. Yeah, I'm not so sure about how I'm gonna retain this turn. Oh, actually.
You can hop over me.
Ooh.
You're like, give me
I mean,
the
I
3 points.
Good, but
I'll take those.
can I get a blue? I need a blue to pull this off.
There's a blue right here.
Well, I'm looking at this harpy over here.
Look at that.
It's
It's got a blue space with a purple and a blue. This looks
purple, man.
looks real nice.
For the cost of 1 victory point.
I know, you thought I would have had this planned out a little better, but I turned out to have a dead turn. All right. So I will go here. Man, I don't think I can do it.
Well, even if you can't tame, remember, just studying and meditating is worth it to get points at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually looking at. So I'm gonna do that. So I will I'll spend that purple to meditate and move up. Or study,
Okay,
excuse me.
Yep, you get 2 blacks from the bag.
Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. I do that way too often. I drop them like right in front. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna do it again. So I am gonna meditate, but I'm gonna, oh dang it, that's only for training or for taming. Crap. Experience of the stag only works for taming.
You can spend 3 as a purple and spend your other purple to still meditate.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. So yeah,
You're spending
that's
3 more
right.
blacks. You're gonna have that majority locked up.
And you're taking the lead on the yep.
Yeah, so I'll just do that. Oops. Well, if I can get them in my area there. Okay, so I'll move that up. Get another skill card and a green. And let's see, can I do something fun with that?
You do have a hand limit at the end of your turn.
Oh shoot! What is it's this
It's
card down
3.
to 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I need to use one of these. Yep, gotcha. Okay, so I'll just use resourcefulness of the mouse and take a purple. And I think that's my turn. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, so if you did not tame, you do get a free astral energy.
Yeah. What am I doing? Not there.
Yep.
Yep, no taming. Okay.
All right. I'm going to move there and take
Oh man.
green. I'm going to spend one of them to move up on this, which means once per turn I can turn a black into a white. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yep. All right, we have 1 astral energy left in this pool. This card will also flip once that's gone. There's a one-time ability on the other side that everybody gets to choose from, so I'll explain it when that happens.
Okay. Then I am going to tame this centaur. So I'm going to use the 2 green and this white as a red in order to tame the centaur.
All right, you're going to get an honor there.
And then I only have the black energy left, so there's nothing else I can do. I don't got any skill cards, so that's going to be my turn.
Right. So we'll go down to 2 rounds left.
I'll fill my tile.
Man. Ooh, that was super handy for me. Because now I can spend my Majesty of the Whale to move that astral here into the center.
Nice.
I can come and take it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the rest of the turn, but at least that was cool. Let's see. I will spend this green, and we'll train in green, which will allow me to spend a black to take an astral. So I have cleared the astral card.
All right, so immediately everybody can choose and resolve one of these bonus boxes.
I will take the last option, and I will spend one astral to take 3 points.
The only one I can do is grab an astral.
Man. I'm going to do that just to keep up on points. I'll take 3 points as well.
A bunch of charity cases.
We got to try to keep up with you. You're forcing our hand here. I'm very interested to see how in-game scoring is going to go. I don't think I necessarily have a great card in-game scoring engine here, so I'm trying to make up for that with the majority scoring up there.
All right, are these spent, JW? These two?
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of mathing out what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna spend these 2 as blues, and I'm gonna take this Meg, Shark King, and I will choose not to take the action. I don't want to move backwards on the track.
That's fine.
Yes,
I
that's
moved
correct.
you up 2 honor, though.
Thank you. I will use my recurrent purple ability to move this blue, or to take this blue, and then I will spend the blue and another astral to gain the final shark to fully claim my throne as the Shark King. And we'll put him there, which will let me move, and I'll move into this spot, take this purple energy, so that we can clear that. And then I don't think I did train in green, so I would need to meditate. I can't meditate, and so that will be the end of my turn.
All right.
Alrighty. Okay. I'll move here. I'll use Majesty of the Whale to pull a white in there. And I'm going to end up spending those. So I want to take Mr. Hobgoblin here. So I'm just going to snag the blue, and then the red and the white will be spent for the Hobgoblin.
All right, so you're going to earn a point there.
Yep, he'll give me an entropic. Snag my Hobgoblin. Where am I putting him? Let's put him over here. And I'll go ahead and spin this.
Your entropic's going to come from the bag, so you do gain that.
Yes, I did snag that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're good there. And then I'll use my Kraken to just spend a blue for a point.
Alrighty.
Or for an honor. And what else do I have down here that looks fun? Let's do that. I'll spend a purple to study. And then I'll move up, and that is 2 more entropic.
That's gonna come from the
Oh,
board
from
doc.
the. Oh, that's right. And I just take it off any hex.
Yeah. So this
From
red
any hex
this
type.
red one up here, I'll give you 2.
Yep, got it.
If
Okay.
if the edge case happens where there isn't 2 on a single hex, you would just take 1 off of the hex. But yeah.
Got it. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that looks like fun. Let's try it. I think I can pull that off. Can I? I'm just sitting on an intelligence of the crow. Turns a basic into 2 entropic, and I'm just trying to.
You could get it. You would just be 1 short to use its ability.
Oh yeah, because you do have to spend it. That's right. And yeah, I can't score. Oh, he's worth 4 points by himself.
Yeah. By himself,
That's worth it. That is worth it. Yeah, I'll do it, even though I can't use it. The ability. So yeah. So intelligence of the crow. My basic turns into 2 entropic. So those 2 plus these 3.
I think you've got the majority there locked
Well, yeah. Not what I'm going for. Well, I mean, I know I already have it, but so that's nice. Yeah,
The card can't even contain it.
Oops, I didn't mean to stack those, but that other one doesn't necessarily matter yet. And he's worth 4 points.
Yeah, there you go.
That's my turn. Yeah, I don't remember how to unstack them.
And then will this tile and his tile refill then? Since this one's got 1 energy on it?
Yes. Yeah, they both will. Thank you.
Yeah. No
There we go. Oh, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that was sweet.
I will move up here and take these. Let's
And I'm a little worried about Mr. 2 points per entropic icon over here.
purple.
Yeah, when he got both of those early,
10
I was like,
points.
that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm curious if my
I did really want that fawn to bonus, but I couldn't.
that was
I couldn't
the
map
other
it out.
part.
The red.
Yeah, that was the other part, is trying to beat you to him. He gives you 4 points. So 8 points total, really. So
And then I will spend the
8 points. Yeah.
2, 3
yeah, that's pretty big.
Okay.
to tame him.
I'm content being the Shark King.
It's going to be 2 more points for me. I don't have the red energy to be able to do the Salamander's ability, though. And that's going to be it for me.
So now we're on to the last round.
Yep, everybody's got 1 more turn.
Okay. So this is actually going to be, you said about 30 minutes a player. This is going to be slightly under that, I think.
Yeah, we played at a pretty good clip, so.
Yeah, this moves right along.
Kind of looking at what my options are here, and honestly, there's not a ton for me. I could go for this gargoyle, but he doesn't really help me because I'm already kind of maxed out on the purple spot. So
If you guys want to take a
feel
second to
like
read,
there's not
to
really
read
any
end
of
of
these
game
other
scoring.
creatures that
If you guys want to take a minute to read end of game scoring on the honor track up here, that will help as well.
Okay, so in Tropic, you have leftover counts against you, so spend that point per astral.
Yeah.
And then all the in-game Omega signals, symbols on
Correct,
your cards.
Good to know.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Nice.
do I have a way? Go red. All right, I think my best move is to move. Oh, that's not me. I am brown. Move here. To grab these. To spend this red. To move up to study on the red track. Spend an entropic to gain a skill card. I believe that's what it was. Yes. Gamble on the skill card. Let's see. Awesome, that'll work. Oh no. There's no blue on the board for me to snag. Oh, that's crazy. I I didn't even look at that. There's no I was going to use my recurrent purple ability to snag a blue cube off the board, but there isn't one. All right. Well, at the very least, I'll use the recurrent green ability to turn this entropic into a astral energy. And then I will spend these 3 purple. I'll turn those into an astral energy, and I'll spend that astral as a blue with a second blue to meditate on the blue spot, which will give me 2 points.
So that's you using your your transmute action. Yeah.
You moved blue
Yep.
back to
And then I
brown's supposed to go up to. You're brown.
Yeah, there you go.
okay.
So-
I'm sorry. Thank you.
No worries. You're good.
I will spend. I'll play Cunning of the Fox to resolve a covered ability, so I will gain myself a second set of 2 points, and that is the end of my turn. That's the end of my game.
All right. So we'll go Mike. Oh, you gotta refill that slot.
Mike, you're muted.
Sorry, I was covering up for coughs over here. Let's see. Yeah, my last turn might be a little underwhelming here, but I am going to score some points out of it, so can't be too mad. I don't want to give other people points naturally, so I'm just going to go over here. Take that green. The astral I'm going to spend to study, and at least I've got one of my tracks maxed out. And this one again, oh yeah, cube from a hex. Well, you know what? Why not take green, and then I'll spend both of those to meditate. Do it again. Yeah, it's not necessarily going to get me points though, is it? Oh, wait a minute. Do those 2 blue, those line up for anything over here? They sure don't, but that's okay.
You could use one of them for your Kraken.
Yeah, that does make a lot more sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So, okay, I'll keep that other blue one in my supply here. Yeah, that does make more sense. So yeah, I'll spend the blue for a point. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right, so you get a Astral though. So go ahead and grab yourself an Astral.
Yeah.
That is a point at the end of the game.
Yeah, so not bad. That's still 3 points for the increase on the track. The Astro. Oh, that's still 5 points out of that turn. I'm not mad.
On my turn, I'm
Yeah.
going to use the green recurring ability to convert this into an astral.
Okay.
Then I will move here. I'm going to use one of these astral to move up on the purple track to grab two
Okay.
more the entropic. Ooh, there's not another entropic in the bag, so do I only get one?
No, so this does not happen every game, but if this happens, you now take it from anywhere on the board,
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
and then if there's no
And what happens
entropic
once the
there,
board is empty?
Yeah, when the board is empty, you can take it from any column that you want in this board up here.
Okay. I'm going to then spend both the 3 of the entropic and an astral. So I'll put the astral in here. Ooh, so it's on the bag. And then the 3 entropic will go on my column there. And I will tame this gargoyle.
Okay, which will give you an honor.
Moves me up on the purple track, which will give me a skill card and a blue energy. I think that is everything I can do.
All right. So then that's the end of the game. We'll go to end of game
Yep.
scoring. So we can just go in player order, I guess, for this. Well, I guess we'll go sequentially. Does anybody have black energy left? It's like pink.
I have 1.
Anybody have white?
Yes, I have
Brown is
one.
blue is 1.
Yep.
All right, let's do this
I
board up
also
here.
have
Looks like,
one.
yeah, I moved you up. Blue is scoring 9 points from up here, so 27 to 36.
Mhm.
Pink is scoring 6, so 22 to 28. Brown is scoring 4. Okay. All right, we're gonna do our lessons tracks now. So it looks
Mhm.
like blue is scoring 6, so 42. Looks like pink is scoring 12, 28, so you got a 40. And
Nice.
brown is scoring 18.
Woo!
Massive.
Nicely done.
Woo.
I was worried about that.
And now we can score our creatures here. So
Yeah,
blue
I think he's
looks
got
like-
us on creatures too.
looks like blue is scoring here. You're going to score 1, 2, 3. So you're showing 3 off of your creatures there. 4, 6.
Yeah, not
Looks like
great on
pink
that.
is scoring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for pink.
Yep.
And brown, I don't know what you're at.
I got
1, 2,
20.
3, 5, 6.
Oh
7,
wow!
I have 5. Yep, I got 5 black tags times 2. This chimera is going to score me 7 points for my blue and green tags, and then I get another 3 points off the final megalodon for having 6 blue tags.
Wow!
Yeah.
Check that
Nicely
out.
done.
This-
Yeah,
This right here is beast.
Woo! Nice.
Well,
I
great
was
job,
a little
guys.
tight at the beginning
Eric.
of the game because I got all these end game scorecards early, and I had to like sit on them.
Wow, Eric, how'd you let him get all of those? Jeez. All right. Well, guys, that was Primordial Creatures of Pandemonium. So again, this is hitting Kickstarter September 3rd. Eric, I'm gonna put you on the spot first. What'd you think?
Oh, I loved it. I think it's got that nice energy of no pun intended, where you feel like you can do a lot on your first turn. There's a lot of the times the engine builders, you feel like you're just getting to the point where I feel like I can do anything right at the end of the game. Where this one, right off the bat, I felt like I could do. I think it was JW who said something that was the first thing that I thought in my mind, and he put words to it, was if you see something out there, there's really not a turn where you can't achieve that thing. Even if it's not optimal, it's like, I want that thing. You can pretty much do that on your turn, which I thought was really cool, because sometimes it's just like, oh, like I really like that creature. Like I have no blue energy, but I can make that happen somehow. So it was really kind of cool to kind of see anything was in my grasp for the turn. I really liked this majority at the end, and how that kind of changes the goal partway through the game. As you're using this black energy, it's there, it's mercurial over the board. Now all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is everything I need to go towards this end goal. So that was really creative how that came about too. But no, 2 thumbs up from me. Great.
Right on.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just going to say to our viewers, you should definitely check out this Kickstarter. This was a lot of fun. For turns feel very satisfying, even on the ones where I was like, well, I don't feel like I'm doing a whole lot this turn. I was still gaining points. And there's just a lot of different combos here. There's tension on a turn because there's multiple different ways to spend your resources. Yeah, I found this very enjoyable. I'm just going to say, like I said, you mentioned that, it was 30 minutes a player. We came in under that while we were explaining our turns.
Yeah.
So it's actually underneath what you mentioned as the playtime. Also noticed on BGG, the weight is a 3.0, and I think that's a little high. I think this is medium light, and this is much easier to learn than what a 3.0 would lead me to believe. So I'll put a vote in on BGG to try to get that number down, because I didn't think this was that difficult to learn at all. We only did 2 sample turns before we started this, and we were just like, yeah, we know what we're doing. Let's roll.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, bravo, guys. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this.
Well, it's cool too. One of the things, I think there were on 3 separate occasions, Mike took the tile. I specifically had planned my turnaround, and I still felt like the turn I ended up with wasn't something I was like settling on, or like, everything I wanted to do was busted. I could pivot very easily, and I really liked that, because there's nothing worse than a game where it's like, well, everything I wanted to do is now gone, and I have nothing else to do because of one choice by somebody else. So I really liked that. It did make me pivot, but I didn't feel like the pivoting was like totally crunched to my game. Well, me and Mike tied, so it goes to show you.
Cool.
Yeah, no, that is a good point. There were definitely plenty of options available, even when something was taken that you wanted, for sure. Yeah. Great.
Awesome.
So for everybody that was watching, again, I definitely suggest checking this out. September 3rd was the date. I will have the links in the description to this video. Eric, I want to thank you for joining us, because none of my fellow Rundown hosts were available for tonight. So I really appreciate that.
No problem. It was a pleasure. This is great.
Yeah,
and of course, I want to thank JW and Kyle, the guys from Imposter Games, for letting us showcase this game, teaching it, and offering up your time tonight. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
No, just thank you guys for playing, and thank you viewers for watching. And yeah, September 3rd, we're live.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us on. And I think that's probably the first time that I've ever won. So thank you very much for that.
Nice. All right. Thanks again, guys. Again, this was Primordial Creatures of Pandemonium. And for the Board Game Rundown, I was Mike. I will see you next time.
Take care.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys.
Good job, Stonemeyer. A 7.3 repeating.